Oh man, sometimes it's tough having two project cars. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is early on Monday morning. I've got a really long day ahead of me. I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done, and it's kind of going to be a 2-day affair. So I'm waiting for my lift right now. I got to run down and pick up my Civic Type R. S2000 is in the garage. Then I've got to go down to WD Garage, get some more tires, but this time for the S2000, pick up some parts for the S2000. Then first thing tomorrow morning, I got to take the Civic Type R to Hybridworks in Vallejo, bring the parts in my wife's car to Dr.Drew for the S2000, then drive back and then take the S2000 to Dr.Drew. It is absolute madness. And then at some point later in tomorrow, I'd have to go pick up the Civic Type R from Hybridworks when that's done. I'll kind of fill you guys in a little more on what's going on and what we're doing. Just a couple of updates, but a couple of interesting things too. So waiting for my ride. As soon as it gets here, we'll take off. Alright, thank you very much.
Have a good day. Be safe.
You too. Alright, that was a good ride. I just got to grab the Type R, head back home, get ready for the rest of the day. Alright, we are back home. Type R is here, S2000 is here. Here's what's going on. So today I'm going to be taking the wife's car to pick up some parts and get some tires mounted for the S2000. And I'll show you what I'm loading up here. It's all kind of spread out because I'm just literally running out of room in my garage, but there is one of 4 wheels that I'm getting tires mounted on for the S2000. Titan TS5s, 17-inch for the S2000. Now you might be wondering, well, didn't you just get wheels for your S2000? Yes, I did. But as I mentioned in that video, those Volks, which are on the car right now, are just going to be my daily driver wheels and tires. Titan 7 has always done good by me for a track wheel. It's exactly the same spoke pattern as my track wheels for my Type R, which are on the rack over there. So we're just going to stick with the same theme. We're going to bring the wheels down to WD Garage, get AO52s mounted on them because those are sticky, thick boys. Amazing tires. And then we're getting an exhaust. I gotta pick up my exhaust that I ordered for my Honda S2000. It is here. I'm gonna leave it as a little bit of a surprise when we go to pick it up. You guys will see what it is. I'm super excited because this exhaust now is a droney piece of shit. I have never heard such horrible drone in all the cars I've ever owned as I have in this exhaust. So I don't even know what kind of exhaust it is. I don't care. As soon as I get it removed off of the car. I don't even want to take it home with me. I don't care what happens to it. Marsupials can use it for their home and burrow in it for the rest of their lives for all I care. But it is trash, and there's no way, as loud as it is, every time I get out of the car I have a throbbing headache from how loud and drony it is. But the new exhaust that I picked, because I am going to be tracking this S2000, it's something I made light of many times. It has to pass down at Laguna Seca, so there's not a lot of exhaust with a high revving, VTEC engine and an aftermarket exhaust that's going to pass. So I had to be very careful of what I chose. After some research, I found the exhaust that was going to make sense for me. So let's get the MDX loaded up, and then we're going to head out. MDX is loaded up. Let me show you guys what we're having done to the Type R. So if you track your car regularly, and especially if it's modified a good amount, you're going to be wearing through things quicker. I've said this a few other times in some of my other videos. So in a conventional street-driven vehicle, you may not need to replace your spark plugs for maybe 100,000 miles in some cases. I like to change my spark plugs every 4-ish track days, give or take, right? And it's about there on the spark plugs that I have in the car now. So I picked up these. These are HKS, made by NGK, one-step colder spark plugs. I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to pick up some of these for your Type R. One step colder is a good idea a lot of times if you're highly modified. So I'm going to have Anthony put these in for me, gap them correctly for the tune that he's going to then apply to the car. And then if you guys remember my last track day, when I told you to stay away from AMSOIL synchro mesh transmission fluid, I'm going back to the GM Synchro Mesh, which is, they renamed it, but it's AC Delco, it's the same stuff. GM Synchro Mesh with friction modifier. This stuff has always been great for me, so that's going to go back in the car. So Type R will get new plugs, new tune, new trans fluid, and then it should be good to go for the next track day. S2000 is getting track wheels with track tires and an exhaust. At that point, we're getting a little bit closer to the S2000 being ready, but there's still a couple of safety things I need to address first. So let's jump in the MDX and head out. Give me directions to WD Garage in Fremont.
Getting directions to WD Garage and Tire Shop.
And we're off. And of course, there's never any gas in my wife's car. In and out of cars all day long, guys. In and out. We're here at WD Garage. Let's get the MDX unloaded, get these tires mounted, and then we head out to the next place. Let's go talk to Zob. He's the man over here at WD Garage. Alright, so Zob's got my wheels. His guys are mounting the tires on my Titan 7s right now. Yokohama Advan AO52s, that's what's going on there. That's what I use for my track tire. Absolutely love it. Until I come up with a better tire solution, I'm going to continue to use it. So anyways, after this, we are going to head over to Inspire, which is another performance shop here in Fremont. I'm not really sure why every single performance shop seems to be in Fremont. but it's kind of convenient. It's a little bit of a drive for me, but once you get here, everything is here. So that's where I'm picking up the exhaust for the S2000. I'll just fill you guys in on it now. So I'm picking up the Fujitsubo Legalis R dual tip exhaust for the S2000. It sounds really, really good, and I'll get you guys some sound clips once it's finally installed. But it sounds really good. It's not super loud, which is great. I'm an old man, guys. Like, I don't need the super loud, obnoxious exhaust, which is what's on the S2000 now. I don't need that. And especially since I'm going to be tracking the S2000, it's got to pass down at Laguna Seca. Reading through the forums and asking a couple of people, the Fujitsubo Legalis R is a good exhaust to go with. So we're going to pick that up at Inspire as soon as these tires are done getting mounted. Throw those back in the MDX. Hopefully I can fit the exhaust and the 4 wheels and tires in the back of the MDX. Might have to get a little creative or take the exhaust out of the box or something. We'll figure it out. So that's what we're waiting for right now. S2000 wheels are mounted and balanced. We're going to throw them in the MDX and head out to the next location. We have a surprise stop off at SakeBomb Garage. These guys are super cool. Christian and Heath have always been a great help. They helped me out on a couple of things on the FK8. They don't even know that I'm here today. I did say that I was going to stop by at some point to talk to them about my new project, see if we can't figure something out together. But here we are, we're stopping in. Let's go say hi to the boys. Look at all these crazy project cars. These guys are FD RX-7 specialists. A lot of track setups, a lot of S2000 work too, a lot of Miata work. Always fun stuff going on here. So something magical is happening, guys. I'm here at SakeBomb Garage, as you guys already know. I'm so excited I can barely contain myself. So we just went to WD Garage to get these Titan TS5s mounted and balanced on AO52s. This is going to be my track wheel setup. Plans have already changed. So I have a relationship with these guys. I've worked on them with my FK8 on a couple of things, and now I came to talk to Heath and Christian today. Just kind of giving him my game plan for the car moving forward. And they know I track my cars and whatnot. So these guys are all about tracking cars and getting a car properly set up for track, whether it be the Miata, S2000, FK8. You know, it's like they really focus on track-oriented cars and developing them further. That's a Miata right now getting tuned for track use. So I'm dropping the bomb on you guys. You are going to be, my viewers right here, are going to be the first people to get a glimpse of the all new, exclusive to SakeBomb Garage, specifically for the Honda S2000 and a couple of other platform wheels. That's right. I didn't even know this until I got here today, but SakeBomb has designed brand new wheels that are forged specifically for the S2000. And guess what, boys? I'm getting a set. So we've worked it out to where, you know, they got tons of customers. So swapping out these Titan 7 wheels that I have that are brand new, and then swapping them out for those wheels, it's going to be so dope. I'm going to get you guys a sneak peek right here. Stay tuned. So I'll give you guys a look at these on an S2000 right now, but this is the all new exclusive to SakeBomb Garage, brand new wheels. This is specific to the Honda S2000. They do make it for a couple of other platforms as well. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the spoke pattern on these. They're absolutely sick. So Say hi to Christian, Honda Vlogs.
What's up, man?
How you doing? This is Heath.
Hey, how's it going?
So these guys, as I told you, they focus a lot on track car setup for very specific platforms. They love tweaking with cars. I mean, they absolutely, I mean, they're mad scientists when it comes to this stuff, which I absolutely love. I mean, it's like a car guy's dream to be anywhere close to something like this. So they're pulling out a car right now. I'll show you what the wheels look like on there, just to give you guys an idea. So they took a Zanardi wheel. If you don't know what that wheel looks like, I'll show you guys a picture on screen right now. But the Zanardi NSX, which is one of the most rarest NSXs available, they 3D scanned the wheel from that. They tweaked it a little bit to make it a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger, more for track use. It is not yet available to the public, but you guys are getting a sneak peek of it here today. Super exciting. We are going to take my freshly mounted TS5 Titan 7s, take the rubber off of that and put them on the new SakeBomb wheels. So we are down the street from SakeBomb Garage, getting the new exclusive to SakeBomb Garage Honda S2000 wheels mounted. We're going to peel the brand new AO52s that I just had installed on my Titan 7 wheels. We're going to swap them over to the SakeBomb Garage wheels. We'll head back over to SakeBomb once this is done, and I'll show you guys what they look like on an actual S2000. What's special about these wheels is they're full forged. They're very, very strong. They're built to be stronger than just about every other wheel that's available for the S2000 on the market. They're designed for track use, and more importantly than anything, they are designed to fit any and all of the brake kits that SakeBomb Garage offers for the Honda S2000. So running these wheels, you won't have any problem with clearance. I do plan on running some type of SakeBomb Garage brake kit down the line, so it's good to have that peace of mind and not worry about it. So they're taking care of that right now, and then we'll head back over to SakeBomb. We'll get a look at what it looks like on the Honda S2000. These wheels look so amazing. So amazing. Check these out.
Shake me awake. Bring me back to reality.
They look so dope. I'm so excited to see what those things look like on my actual car, but we're gonna head back to SakeBomb right now, and I'll show you what they look like on the shop S2000.
The world's been waiting, where were you? Everything you want, waiting for you. All that's left to do is left to you.
They look absolutely incredible on the car. So just to recap, it was a 3D scan of the very exclusive Zanardi wheel to the NSX. They tweaked it a little bit so it was a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger. It is a full forged wheel. It is absolutely perfect for track use. Stronger than just about any other forged wheel out there, which is the whole point. These guys focus on track built builds, so super excited. This is an exclusive look, guys. Nobody else has had a chance to look at these wheels out in public as of just yet. They literally just got the wheels in the other day. They threw them on the shop car to make sure all the fitment was correct, but I'm super excited. We're going to be doing a lot more work with SakeBomb here in the very near future. I'm also picking up today a set of their sway bar kit for the S2000. That's going to be going on my car, along with a host of other stuff. So real quick, I'll give you guys a shot of the sway bar kit that I got. So here is the SakeBomb developed sway bar kit for the S2000. What's important to note here, I was originally only going to go with the front sway bar, which is this thick boy right here. And then after talking to Heath and some of the guys here, obviously they've set up a lot of these cars already, so they know a little better than I do. But this rear sway bar is actually a little thinner than even the factory one, which will help really balance out the car, because the S2000 has a tendency to be tail happy. So this will give it a much more neutral feeling and give it excellent stability through especially high-speed turns. I'm really excited to get that on there and see how it feels with the Olins that I already have for the car that are going to be installed here by Dr. Drew tomorrow. I'm really excited to see all this come together. So let's get all this stuff back home. This vlog is not over, guys. We got to bring all of this stuff somehow to Dr. Drew to have him install it. So let's head back home and we'll get started on that. All right, so we're back home. I'm going to start unloading the MDX. I was hoping to pick up the exhaust today. For one reason or another, no one was going to be at Inspire soon enough in the day for me to pick up the exhaust. So that's going to have to be done a different day. But we got plenty of stuff to do on the S2000 in the meantime. Let me get this unloaded, and then tomorrow we bring everything down to Dr. Drew to get installed. Before I put these bad boys away, let's get another look at these SakeBomb exclusive forged wheels for the Honda S2000.
Shake me awake. Bring me back to reality. Head on my pillow.
You know, if I didn't already have the T37s on the S2000 for my daily wheels, I might actually consider picking up a second set of these things for the daily wheels too. Just because they look so different from most other wheel setups you see people driving on. And I know it's super high quality because it's a full forged wheel. It's not a flow form. It's not a cast. It's zero compromises and the utmost highest quality that you can get in a wheel. So I'm gonna bag these bad boys up. I love these tire totes. I've been through 3 of these already. I use them for all of my track tires. If you guys want to pick up a set, I'll put a link down below for you. Let me get these wrapped up, tucked away, and then we'll head down to Dr. Drew to get the stuff installed.
In the sense of passing time, with racing thoughts running through.
All right, we made it down to Inspire in Fremont. They're still here, so that's good news. I have no idea how big this box is going to be, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need these seats to be folded down. So, all right, let's go check it out. And here it is. Oh boy, this box is huge. Fujitsubo. Well, so I think what we're gonna have to do is unbox the exhaust and then put it in the car that way, because even if I could find a way to fit this box in here, I really don't want to have to deal with the box at home, because then it becomes a garbage recycling bin problem. I'm sure many of you are familiar with. So let's get it unwrapped. We'll get a first peek at it anyways, and then we'll put it in the car. Finally got it all open. Let's take a quick look. We are finally done picking up everything that we needed today. A little bit of shuffling around, but we got everything we needed, and even a bonus thing. I mean, that was pretty crazy with the wheel thing today. Super excited. So tomorrow we're gonna set off first thing in the morning. It's gonna be another long day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, it's morning time. This is day 2 of the 2-car Project Car Madness. So I got pretty much everything separated in both the cars. I'm gonna jump in the Civic Type R and run that up to Hybridworks. Then we're gonna come back and make sure everything is in the S2000, then drive the S2000 down to Dr.Drew. He's going to do all the work on the S2K today. Then we got to come back home and then head back to Hybridworks and pick up the CTR again. It's going to be a long day, but a lot of fun. So let's get started. Well, I'm down here at Hybridworks before anybody, but that's to be expected because I'm here early. I was kind of hoping somebody might have been here earlier than opening time, or there's a drop box or something I can leave the car keys in securely, because I got a crazy busy day, and the sooner I can get back to the house with the S2000 and a couple of other things I need to take care of, the better. So dropping off the CTR now, heading back home, getting S2K ready. Let's go. CTR is dropped off. Key is in a lockbox. I'm headed back home now, jumping in the S2K, getting the rest of my day going. Hi there. All right, we are back at home. Now we just got to get the rest of the stuff in the S2000 and take it out to Dr. Drew. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because I gotta figure out how to fit this dual exit exhaust in that little Honda S2000. And I'm guessing it's not gonna fit in the trunk, which, by the way, is already filled with a bunch of other stuff, as you can see here. This is an AC condenser. I've got Olin's coilover system in there. I've got front and rear performance brake pads. I've got front and rear, it's not focusing, here we go, front and rear SakeBomb sway bar system. I'm pretty sure I've got other things in there that I'm forgetting, but there is just a lot of crap. So I got to somehow figure out how to get that exhaust system to fit in the front seat. God help me. All right, we're packed up. I don't know how this is going to turn out driving on the freeway and such. I can't put the top up. This is going to be interesting. So I managed to get it in there. I put down some padding. Shouldn't scratch anything, but hopefully nothing sketchy happens. We're out of here. All right, so we got to Dr. Drew unscathed. I have no bruises on my head from the exhaust pipe, although it is pretty close to where my head was. As you can see there. Nothing is scratched, everything is in good condition. I can't wait to see what Dr. Drew thinks of all the stuff he's doing today, because I don't think he fully knows. Alright, so I guess I never really filled you guys in on the suspension that came on this car. As you can see in the little video clip that I just showed you guys, it has a Bilstein coilovers. I'm not sure what spec Bilstein coilovers they are. I don't know what spring rates they are, but all I know is that they're way too soft. I've stiffened them up pretty much as tight as they'll go. And it's not that the car feels bad with them, it just doesn't feel as confidence inspiring as I expect out of a higher end coilover system. Now, Bilstein coilovers generally for the S2000 are not that expensive. But we're swapping in the Öhlins DFV, which have been tried and true. Many an S2000 track goer swears by the Öhlins system, and I had it on my FK8, so more than happy to get that system in there. The exhaust that was on there, I still don't know the brand, but it's a droney piece of crap, and I can't be happier that it's going away. The Fujitsubo Legalis R is going to be going in shortly. The SPC adjustable ball joints are in, so that should help us dial in the camber that we need. Back is adjustable. Actually, that's one of the many great things about this car is there's a lot of factory adjustability for camber and caster already built into the car, so there's not a whole lot you need to do to get additional camber. Usually an adjustable ball joint or a lower adjustable control arm is all you need, unless you want to go Stance Boy Nation, which I already told you guys I'm absolutely not about. So Drew should be wrapping up here in a little bit. We will get a sound clip of the new exhaust when it's on. Stay tuned.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? She just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool, and I'm like, yes, ma'am. Got me fiending for your body, you might turn me.
All right, getting real close to wrapping up on the whole install here. I'll get you guys a little bit of a sound clip of the new exhaust. Start up, a little bit of idle, a little bit of a rev, and I'll try and get some sound clips on the road. But I think I'm gonna do a separate video on the exhaust to really get a nice longer drive and a good impression of the exhaust. But we're almost wrapped up here, then we gotta head home. And then if I have time today, I need to get back to Hybrid Auto Works and pick up the FK8. Not sure if that's gonna happen today, might have to happen tomorrow. We'll see. So much quieter. I'm just pulling out of seeing Dr. Drew, and it is so much quieter. This is so much better than the last exhaust already. Day four of what I thought was only supposed to be a 2-day affair, but it's reality in the world of tuner cars, project cars, whatever you want to call them, and having a day-to-day 5 to 6 day week job. So, all right, the Civic Type R is finally done. It's been done. just been waiting for me to pick up. So we're gonna run down to Hybridworks and pick it up right now. All right, we are back in the Type R. Just picked it up from Hybridworks. At this point, just wanted to get an initial impression with you guys of how the car feels now. I really haven't done any pulls because I was just waiting for the car to warm up. But I'm sorry ahead of time. I wasn't at the shop when they were doing the tuning and doing the dyno pulls because for obvious reasons I was out getting other stuff done for the S2000. So I don't have any of that footage. But my main reason for getting the retune, was because I got new HKS spark plugs that were one step colder, and I just wanted to make sure that with the newer spark plugs that the tune was still happy. So according to my tuner, Anthony Medina, who's absolutely amazing, he's really good at what he does. He's a great tuner. I've always trusted him. He's always done well by me. He told me he was able to gain another 10 horsepower at a lower ethanol level than the horsepower that I even had at 40% ethanol before. So anytime I can run a little bit less ethanol and not have to max out the stock fuel system is always a better thing. Not 100% sure that's the direction I'm gonna go in this car, because that just really opens up the jar to, okay, more fuel, more power, now you got to build the engine, and it's more than I really want to do at this point. So let's see how the car feels real quick, see what 10 extra horsepower feels like. Man, I mean, it's only another 10 horsepower, guys, but it's probably because I've been driving the S2000 the last few days, and that car has virtually no torque, but this car builds speed in a very different way from the S2000. Oh man. So that was my multiple day journey trying to get work done to two different project cars, and there's only one guy doing it. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into my day-to-day with my cars. There's a lot of passion and a lot of love, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into building two cars or even one car. And I know you guys know that. I know you guys are very passionate about your own builds. I guess the point being is, don't stop chasing after your dreams. You know, there's a lot that's going on in the world right now. Try to keep in sight what is most important. Your family, utmost importance, your friends, and try to stay true to the things that you love and the things that make you happy. If you want to mod your car, go ahead and do it. And I've had quite a few people reach out to me, probably hundreds at this point, that have asked for opinions on various things. And while I appreciate very much that you guys value my opinion, you should also know that the things that I do to my car are the things that I want to do to my car. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the best course of action for your needs. Maybe you like the cosmetics a little more. And I enjoy the cosmetic stuff, but I'm more focused on how can I get these cars to perform better on track. Having said that, this is more of a vlog / documentary. It's a long video, so I appreciate you guys hanging through the whole thing if you did. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was educational for you in some way, shape, or form. The SakeBomb wheels are totally nuts. I can't wait to get that on the car and on track. There's going to be another update, a little short comparison between the Type R and the S2000. Just to compare and contrast and give you guys my ideas of how I feel about both cars, because they're so different. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Help me get these videos out to other enthusiasts like you. And until next time, stay hungry, stay fast, stay tuned. I'm Michael Baxi and I'm out.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends that won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out. Oh look who's reaching out. Oh